Okay, I'm going to attempt to make a alcohol ink cup. I have some requests to show you how to do this cup. I posted in a craftery. I've never in my life made a tutorial. I've already messed up on this cup. My epoxy was too set up when I went to spread it on my first video. So I kind of halfway scraped it off. And I'm going to attempt this again. I've got epoxy in this cup here. I'm going to put a little bit of blue mica powder in it. Start with a blue base. I'm going to attempt to make this look like a beach cup. How this will work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'll mix that blue, light blue mica powder in the epoxy, and then I'm just going to put it all over the cup so the alcohol ink has epoxy to slide against. And I saw a tutorial where the lady who makes a lot of alcohol ink cups, she's not base painting her cup, and she feels like it turns out just fine. We will see if this works or not. Looks like I kind of have a mess going on, but I think in the end it'll work just fine. I've been making cups about 3 years. I think 3 years this month. I don't do a lot of alcohol ink cups because I have issues getting them to turn out. So I do a lot of glitter. I love hydro dips, and I like dirty pours. I'd say those are my favorite. I think I'll start at the top of the cup, do gold at the bottom. I may have wished I started with a white background. We shall see. So far, this doesn't look anything like you would see at the beach, but maybe with a lot of luck it will in the end. Maybe it'll be just a pretty blue cup. We shall see. It's looking kind of mermaidish if you ask me. Never used this white, so I guess it's still sealed shut. See what this white will do. I don't think it's a mixative. I think it's an actual alcohol ink. But you know mixatives don't blend. Drop some gold on for the sand. Now I have some leftover epoxy. I think I will put some white acrylic paint in it and then drizzle it on. And I'm going to get my heat gun. I'll add a little bit of white acrylic paint. Ooh, added way too much. Just needed a drop and too much ran out. So we'll see how this works. Just drizzle on white acrylic paint mixed in some epoxy. And we'll add heat. And hopefully this will all blend together very well. See what we turn up with. That's probably enough heat so all the epoxy doesn't run off of it. It's looking kind of like a thunderstorm, I think, with some white clouds. It's kind of pretty. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like when the epoxy is dry and everything is in place. I think that's a pretty Stormy Seas looking cup. Since I didn't paint the cup a base color, you can kind of see the silver through it. It's really kind of pretty. Tomorrow I'm going to do my first live in a craft group. I'll be making a tumbler, burst tumbler with the hibiscus flower. I'm going to make the flowers shades of pink and orange. Hopefully I can sell it. I like to do custom orders over pre-made cups. But I've gotten to where I'm making a lot of pre-made cups and doing some craft shows. I need to find some craft shows to go to this spring. I have a lot of already made cups since the holidays are over. January and February were terribly slow for sales. So I was able to get a lot of pre-made cups made, and they're just sitting in their boxes waiting to be sold. But anyway, that's all I have to show you. That's a pretty easy process. I'd be glad to help anyone that needs help. You can find me on Facebook at Craft Bar Creations. I'm in several craft groups also. I like to help teach people if possible. I hope you learned something from this video. Have a good evening.